Hello there, I'm Dr. Pete Branken, a veterinarian, and today we're going to talk about allergies in pets, mostly cats and dogs. And we're going to talk about probably cats today. I'm going to share with you something that happens in the clinic probably multiple times every summer. Somebody will come in with a cat, they run in with one cat and my cat's losing hair. My husband and I have seen a couple fleas, but nothing really major. We don't think that's what's going on here, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. And then, and I'm going to play this scenario out for you. We're going to have, these people got 3 cats. Cat A, Cat B, Cat C. So this is Ariel, this is Boots, this is Camilla. So I'll give them names today, okay? That always works good. Everybody likes to have a name. So what we have is Ariel is the cat that they brought in today, and Ariel has really got bald spots in the rear third of her back. And we use the flea comb and we find 2 fleas, and the clients are like, well, it's just 2 fleas. That can't be what's causing this. And I have to go, it's exactly what's causing this. And they say, well, it's not flea allergies. We're sure it's not flea allergies. So I have to explain to them what a flea allergy dermatitis is. In essence, flea allergy dermatitis is where a particular patient, this cat, Ariel, is allergic to the saliva, a protein fraction of the stuff that comes out of the mouth of this flea and is incorporated into the cat's body when there's a blood meal taken. So really what happens here is Ariel gets bitten 2 times, nothing happens. Ariel gets bitten 12 times, nothing happens. Ariel gets bit 18 times, and all of a sudden we have an allergic reaction. So this is where we talk about thresholds. So what happens here is Ariel's fairly allergic to cat fleas. In fact, we're going to give Ariel the number 17. So Ariel got bit 18 times. And after Ariel got bit 18 times, this all happened. We had an allergic reaction, excessive grooming, hair loss. Sometimes these cats even get kind of wacky. And we've even seen cats that will become so aggravated with having flea allergy dermatitis that they'll sometimes urinate around the house, do things that just irritate you now. So I talked to the clients, I said, well, Ariel's got these fleas and that's what's going on. So I finally convinced the clients that this is what's going on. And I say, well, we'll have to treat all the other cats. And then the owners are, hey, listen, the other cats don't have any fleas. Well, I said, certainly they do have fleas, but their allergic threshold is different. Boots and Camilla, their allergy thresholds are different than Ariel's. So I'm going to give you a number that Boots' number is 99 and Camilla's is 999. So if we leave fleas in this house, eventually every cat will demonstrate some hair loss and allergies. But we're going to have a lot more fleas to trigger Boots, and we're going to have 10 times the amount of fleas to trigger Camilla. So that's really what we have to relay to the client, is that if we're going to treat Ariel, we have to treat Boots and Camilla too. And we have to treat them for the same period of time. Now that's the bad news. You're going to have to treat all 3 cats, and probably for anywhere from 2 to 3 months. And quite frankly, you'll have to figure out where the fleas came from. If the dogs brought them in or how they got in the house, you may have to have them on the rest of the summer. So that's kind of what we're faced with here. And the good news, the bad news is they all got fleas. The good news is you got really good stuff to kill fleas now, especially in cats. You got Brevecto, and you got Revolution Plus, and you got NexGard Plus. So we now have drugs that quickly kill fleas. In the old days, we'd use things like Advantage, Frontline, some of the things that didn't work very well. And it would take a full 90 days to clear the house up. And in the old days, we used bombs and did all sorts of stuff. Now we have such good drugs. All we do is we treat Ariel, Boots, and Camilla, and we turn them all loose in the house, and those cats will go kill the fleas for you. They will go sleep where they've been sleeping. They'll go eat where they've been eating. They'll go drink where they've been drinking. And when the fleas get on, they die right away. So Camilla will be like your Orkin man, and Boots will be like your Orkin man, and Ariel will be like the Orkin man, and they can report to you if they were talking cats. They could come tell you how many fleas they killed every day. But let's assume you've got 1,000 eggs in your house, or maybe 2,000 eggs in your house, flea eggs. So we just have to wait for these to hatch, and then for the cats to exterminate them. Okay? If you have dogs, it means you got to treat the dogs also. So this is the threshold number, 17,99,999. It's just like us. Some people are really allergic to poison ivy. Some people just have to see a picture of it to break out. Some people can sleep in it. Then not much happens until they sleep in it night after night after night after night. So that's what we got going on with flea allergies in our pets today. You have wonderful drugs. In fact, it used to be 90 days. Now it's more like 30 to 40 days to clean up a house. And especially if the house has a little humidity, moves the life cycle along rapidly, and you treat all 3 cats. And with the Brevecto, you just treat them once. It lasts for 3 or 4 months. Revolution Plus lasts 1 month. NexGard Plus lasts 1 month. So you'd have to have at least 2 or 3 months to kind of completely clean your house up. Do you want to speed things along? Here's what you do. You go ahead and vacuum the house. Lots of times beating the rug with a sweeper will make those fleas all hatch out faster. It may not necessarily suck them up, but it may make them hatch. So once they hatch, they're hungry. Guess who they show up and eat? The ABC crew. And when they eat the ABC crew, they're dead. And in short fashion. That's the really nice thing about this stuff. If you get the stuff on the cats and dogs, these fleas aren't even really allowed to reproduce. So it isn't like they're making a few eggs and then dying. They're just they're dying in 3rd grade before they go through puberty, and that's what you want. So the take home is today, if you got fleas on one cat, they're on all the cats. I will tell you this much, cats hate fleas so much that if you put like 50 fleas on a dog and 50 fleas on a cat, the cat will get a good share of them off in a few days because they're just so fastidious about getting them off. A lot of the dogs don't give a crap. They're willing to have fleas walk around them all day long. They don't care. They got other things to worry about. They got holes to dig, shoes to chew. They got all sorts of things to do. Getting the fleas off isn't a high priority item for them. So, but dogs will have the exact same thing. They'll get flea allergy, dermatitis also, and some of them will be more allergic than other ones. So the take home is you got to go ahead and get the right products, and you got to use them appropriately, and you got to come to the understanding that if you're a little bit on the cheap side, like I am from time to time, I may only want to treat 1 cat, but it's a lot cheaper to treat all 3 cats and get it all over with. So don't be, what do they say, penny wise and pound foolish. But you don't want to do that. You just want to get it all taken care of. You don't have to hire an exterminator. For all you exterminators out there, I'm sorry, but the cats are going to put you out of work. Dogs are going to put you out of work because once we load them with the right stuff, they are the Death Star. So think of a Death Star 1, Death Star 2, Death Star 3. Okay? That's all I got to say about this today. Good luck.